It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mads Maddest Writer, Dick Bartolo. This is episode 1893, recorded Thursday, July 21st, 2022. Chad's Rad Pad. On this episode of the Giz Wiz Diggity has 3 gadgets from the sweet, sweet toy event. I have a gaming gadget under $20 plus your videos. All next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG Chad on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, and here he is, your gadget surgeon, Dick D. Bartolo. How you doing, Dickie D? Take part in any good gadgets lately?
Yes.
Make some incisions.
Yes. Exactly. We were talking before the show about the heat wave. Tell us again.
So,
you with your app.
Yes. So currently, if I look at my phone, it says 99 degrees currently in Texas. But earlier, I had my car sitting outside, and in the Tesla app, you can pre-cool down your car, which is essential in Texas because I can turn on the AC about 10 minutes before I walk out to the car. And it tells you the current cabin temperature right before you click go. And it said that the current cabin temperature was 175 degrees inside of my car. And then on the drive, it said that the outside temperature was 118. I don't know if that sensor just got super hot. It was like still super hot. Yeah. But golly, it is warm.
Yeah. Did the app say your car will be cool enough to get in approximately 5 hours and 30 minutes?
Yes. You've lost 100 miles of range just trying to keep your car cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we're just in the mid 90s here. I think it was 99 yesterday, but whoa.
Yeah, it's stay cool out there.
Yes, absolutely.
And I don't really trust our power grid here in Texas.
Oh, no, yes.
Winters and summers. It's just the two extremes. I don't really trust them. So yeah, I've been...
Fortunately, we haven't been getting Con Ed notices to please cut back on your air conditioning, so that's good.
I definitely have. Yeah.
You have? Okay.
Yeah.
I know.
There's a whole bunch of regular... There's a whole bunch of power companies, but yeah, there's definitely like, please don't run the AC if you don't gotta. It'll help us out.
I know in California you can use your hose 1 day a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So lawns and plants are not going to be too thrilled about that.
No. Let's see. It's fun because after the freeze, now I know all the regulatory, I had to know this stuff before the Texas freeze, but ERCOT is what does Texas. Oh, they have a cool little supply and demand thing on their website. Look at this. Here's supply, here's demand, and it's just going. It's pretty crazy.
But so far it looks like they're fine, right?
Yeah, looks good.
Doesn't it happen when demand
we don't want these lines to touch.
Yeah, to cross, or even touch.
That is cool. I want to zoom out, but I guess I can't. That's what I get. Man, that's crazy. Grid and market conditions.
Wow.
Operating reserves, normal conditions. I could just stare at this all day. You gotta buy low, sell high. That's the This is crazy.
Well, it looks like a cityscape.
Yeah, it kind of does. We have unemployed power over here. We got to get this employment.
Yeah, but the number keeps dropping. Undeployed power is down to 250.
System-wide demand. This is cool. Well, look at these graphs. I have no idea what any of them mean, but wow, they're cool. Oh, this is solar.
Yeah.
Man, solar keeps not working at night. So, how dare it? Gosh darn it. We got wind. That's crazy. Real-time location prices? Wait, how much does it cost around here? Wait,
and the people who have pimples.
DC tie flows? I've always wanted to know my DC tie flows.
Wow.
What does that even mean? I have no idea. Weather forecasts? I always go to my power grid to figure out the weather forecast. System-wide
Boy, look at those
prices.
spikes. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
It got expensive. Real-time hub average. I have no idea what these are in. Maybe they might say it down here. Oh, no, not sure. Anyway, I didn't realize I had so much information at my fingertips about the power grid and the heat waves.
Correct. And the heat wave, yeah. So
anyway,
earlier I mentioned I wanted to tell you a scam story rather, and well, it's the chat room or even you. I have never been involved in a more elaborate scam. So this is it. So the phone rings. Hi, this is Spectrum. You've been a customer a long time. We're replacing all your boxes with new ones. Now, caller ID did not say Spectrum, but these days, a lot of people are using cell phones. I almost hung up on two people who were PR people trying to answer questions that I had asked, but it didn't come up with the name of the agency. So I figured, well, I'll play along. Yeah, okay. So what do you need? He said, well, you've had your boxes a long time, and we're replacing them. Your old box is 1 terabyte, and the new one's 2 terabytes. Your old box could record 2 shows, and the new ones can record 6. Now, I know this box exists, and I figure I'll get them now. And how much will it be to replace these boxes? Well, so you're a Spectrum customer. There's no charge. I mean, it's part of the service.
I should have been suspicious right then. That was your first red flag. Red flag.
That's very funny. I said, well, the new box sounds great. The one problem is I have a ton of old movies and I hate to lose them. And he says, wait a minute. Can you hang on a minute? I say, okay. About a minute goes by. A different person gets on and says, so you're worried about movies on your box? I said, yes. And he said, when the guy comes, the new boxes have a transfer feature, not the old ones, but he'll be able to get all the content from the old box and put it on your new box.
So the scammer was like, hold on just a second. Hey, Jim, this guy's talking about his shows? What lie are we going to spend to get this guy on board?
Yeah.
Oh, tell him the new boxes will transfer.
Exactly. And I said, well, this sounds good. When can this happen? Hang on, I'll get you scheduling. A woman gets on.
What?
Yeah.
Are you sure this wasn't just Spectrum? Are you sure?
No, I called Spectrum later because... So she says, in your neighborhood, we're doing it next week. Tuesday, 3 and 5 is available. I said, I'll take 3. I actually typed this into my calendar. And I said, well, this is really great. And they go, no, hang on. Because you've been a customer for so long, we have a special deal. Your bill can go down $20 a month for 2 years under this new loyalty program. And I said, oh okay. And he said, it's just $5 to sign up for the loyalty program. I said, just put it on the bill. I'm sorry, sir. It can only be put on a credit card or a debit card. And the offer is good only on this phone call.
Right.
Then.
Right.
But I'm thinking, who thought to have 3 people standing around?
You just got escalated, is what they have this pyramid scheme of, okay, this guy can call 1 million people in an hour. Okay. And then someone's going to pick up. That's the first step. Oh, this person seems interested. Okay. he's not trained to to close the scam deal. Transfer to the next person. Oh man, I'm way over my head. I got to talk to my scam supervisor. Let me transfer you over here. That's amazing.
It is amazing. So I just called Spectrum and I said, I told the story and they said, well, we do have those boxes. I said, I know I had one for a short time and then they needed it back for some reason. But she said, what's the phone number on your account? And I gave it to her and she said, oh, the last time someone from Spectrum called you was January in 2021. So she said,
yeah, they had it all.
Any call out of Spectrum
immediately
goes into your record.
Yeah. Wow.
But,
and it wasn't so. Someone in chat's saying all for $5 is to get that number, and then
yes, exactly.
They'll empty the account
when you go. Yes, yeah, exactly. Because you think, well, even if it's a scam, I'll risk the $5.
Yeah.
If you don't think, well.
Yeah.
Once they have your credit card, it ain't going to be $5. But I thought, boy, what an ingenious thing. So if you get on a call that you're suspicious of, stay on because at some point they may reveal what the catch is.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Wasn't that nuts?
It's going to be even crazier when next Tuesday someone shows up with a new box. Ready to record 4 shows at once?
Yes, I know. But you're not getting the $20 off your bill. You could have been saving a couple of $1,000 a year with all the boxes you have here.
That's crazy.
Anyway,
that is insane that they have such a setup. Did you ever was everyone professional and they seemed like
one person, the woman who scheduled the thing had an accent. And when I said, what's your name? She said, Beverly. It sort of made me laugh because someone with a thick accent would not be called Beverly.
Yes. Yeah. That happened. I'll be on Dell support and I'll be like, hi, you've just connected to Rocky. You don't sound like a Rocky to me.
Rocky, yeah, exactly. But I thought somebody has a script writer there because that was pretty good. Unlike the one I got this afternoon. This is Con Ed. You're way behind in your bill. We're shutting the power in 30 minutes. If you don't want the power shut off, hit 1 now.
Yes. Yeah.
Just hang up. I mean, there was nothing.
And there's some really scammy text messages that I've seen. Some of them seem so gosh darn real. Like, oh, here's your receipt for your most recent order, and it's a link to something, or I'll get Amazon's running this deal, get 50% off blank. It's like, what is this? Yeah, it's just they've been pretty sketchy text message ones. So yeah, good. Glad you didn't fall for it.
Yeah, no.
That's crazy.
Now you got me worried. I hope I didn't accidentally blow a great deal. No, I called Amazon. The guy said, we have those boxes. He said, but we have millions of subscribers. We have no idea when you'll get one of those new boxes. And they do not. There is no way anything Spectrum has will let you copy something from your old box to a new box. He said, but all the other features are available.
And would you like to buy it just for $19.99 extra a month? That's the real scam, the legitimate business. No.
Boy, I had I don't know why they took it back, but I had a Spectrum box that was branded Technicolor. And it did. It had 2 terabytes of memory and could record 6 shows at one time.
Wow.
I don't think it would sync with my whole house video system that I have that has been discontinued unless you already have it. So anyway, let's jump into some toys. So the event is called Sweet Sweet. And it was here in the city. And it's different from other events because kids can go to this.
Oh.
And the more amazing part is some of these kids are in the business. You know, you were the one that told me, it was weeks ago when I went to another toy event, and I bought what is that thing called? Bear. You know, where they stuff the bears.
Build-A-Bear. Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear.
Yes.
And it turned out the two girls I was talking to while we were running the video,
they were Build-A-Bear influencers or whatever.
Yes, and they were earning like $1 million a year.
Yeah.
So there were a lot of kids around there, and you didn't dare say, "Hey, kid, get out of my way," because there might be a millionaire kid. You know?
Right. You could be smacking Ryan's toy reviews out of the way.
Yes,
Get
exactly. Exactly. But I did find some neat stuff, and the first one, well, here it is.
Okay, we're at Jack's Pacific, and we're going to ask Megan what's new here, and we'll find out.
Whoa! Oh my gosh! There's a dinosaur in the way.
And it's hard to hear it on mic. He makes a racket.
That's crazy.
Air tight. How do you blow them up?
It blows up in 20 seconds. You just
Oh, you mean like it comes in a box?
It comes in a box. You take it out, charge it, and it inflates in 20 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
Inflatable RC.
And how many are there? Is it just the one?
Just the one.
The one. Okay, and what does he retail for?
$129 at Walmart.
And what's his name? This is really. Hey, buddy. What do they eat?
Well, that kid likes it.
And this is from there.
Oh, that's so funny.
Massive. It's fearsome. It's fun. The biggest action movie meets the biggest toy you've ever seen. Air Titans Jurassic World Massive Attack T-Rex RC. This dinosaur is over 6 feet long. Includes movie sound effects. Try to tame the uncontrollable. Air Titans Jurassic World Massive Attack T-Rex RC by Jack's Pacific.
I was wondering if there was a Jurassic World tie-in with that, because it seems very Jurassic Park.
I think so.
And that's so funny.
Yeah. So it's pretty neat. And so this little fan thing is constantly running, so he stays inflated. And he runs on a 2,000 milliamp battery that's rechargeable. But you need to put 3 AAA batteries in the remote.
That is so funny.
And it has great sound effects. And what I like is you can put it into attack mode. And with attack mode, it kind of shuts off the remote control, and the beast is free to run wild.
That is so funny.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it is. It reminds me a lot. There is a inflatable dinosaur costume.
Costume?
Yes. Inflatable dino costume, and very popular. A lot. I've seen TikToks, videos. People love this thing. And so you fit inside of it. There's a little window.
Oh, you fit in?
Yes, for your face. There you go. There's a person in there. And that orange thing right there on the side, that's the fan that keeps it inflated. So this is like that, but an RC car.
Yeah.
And
and sound effects.
Yes, yeah. There's no sound effects with this. It's just the fan. But yeah, very, very popular. And that's really cool that they seem to put an RC car, the costume, and sound effects, plus the Jurassic World tie-in, all into one. That is hilarious. That's very funny.
Yeah.
I think kids would love that.
Very funny.
That's
so that's
cool.
Jack's Pacific, and that was Walmart, that ad you showed?
Yes, that was Walmart. Yeah.
That was Walmart.
Yeah. $130, not cheap.
Not cheap. No, you're absolutely right. Not cheap. And also, my guess is when toys come from like Jakks Pacific is a big company or Mattel, you're not going to find them on AliExpress.
Yeah.
You know, it's not going to be like an electronic that someone's going to manufacture an extra 10,000 of them.
No, I don't think so.
My guess is if they don't make them themselves, they certainly make it so that if you sell one to someone else, you're out of business.
Right, exactly. Yeah, they have their contract. They got the big guns where, people don't tend to...
They'll send a T-Rex over to your place and wreck it.
Exactly.
They'll send 3 tugs in those T-Rex outfits.
The original model T-Rex will head over. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Very neat.
Okay, I thought that was fun. And this one, when I saw it, I said, I have to record this for Chad. And here it is.
So, Chad,
what?
Well, 2 years ago you said fidgets are dead.
I did.
Well, Sydney takes exception with that. Well, Sydney,
calling me out.
You invented this, right? And what are they called?
They're called fashion fidgets.
Fashion fidgets?
Fidgets are not dead. They're just now fashionable.
Okay. And how many are there?
So there's 18 different dolls to collect. You don't know which ones you're going to get, so you buy a box.
Okay, and how many come in a box?
There's 1 doll in every box.
Okay.
And each doll has between 3 and 4 fidget features, tongue twister.
Okay, so this is a spinning skirt.
So spinning skirt, the poppers, so you can pop them.
A popping skirt.
The monkey noodle hair, so pull the hair, and then her bow even spins as well. So she's a rare one. She has 4 fidget features.
Okay.
And then we have others, some of them, so here, you could pop her ponytail.
Okay.
Everyone loves the pop. The sound is really satisfying. Here on her skirt also, you could actually fiddle with
spin
those,
a little.
yeah.
Right. What's the string for?
Keychain, so you can bring it to school.
Okay.
Yeah, backpack.
And then her cheeks also, something that actually, one of the features that kids love the best are the cheeks. You could actually, we made them as little buttons. So
almost like having a zit.
Well, and you just sit and fidget with your doll.
Pop zit.
And how much are, let me see a box here, fashion fidgets, are they out?
They just launched on Walmart.com. And they're starting to set in stores now. They're going to be at Walmart, and they are $9.99.
Under $10.
Yeah, under $10.
Okay. Fashion fidgets. Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Tear away onto the runway with fashion fidget dolls, spinning skirts, pony pops. Once you start fidgeting, you just can't stop. Ooh, so satisfying. Non-stop fidget fun. Each fashion fidget comes with at least 3 fidget features. Rare dolls have more than 4. Want to trade? Yes way! More fidgets for my collection. Take them wherever you go. Collect them all for more fashion fidget fun. Fashion Fidgets Series 1 available now.
Well, I'm sold. I'm ready to buy some fashion fidgets. I want to get those rare 4+ fidgets.
Yes,
dolls.
exactly. Yes.
Man, this is like 5 different things I feel like combined into one. Like they were like, what is the word cloud of things that kids want? Okay. Dolls, fidgets, mystery boxes. So you don't know exactly which one you're going to get.
That is
collectibles.
Correct.
Series. This is series 1, so they're going to have like another season of dolls. This is crazy.
And a way to hang it on to...
Oh, yeah, and a backpack chain. You're right.
And a backpack chain, exactly. And they did that kind of box that you tear it and it sort of opens unevenly.
Oh. Yeah, man, this is like...
Also, I mean, $10 is probably at the outer limit of what someone would pay for one of those. But I think you're right. I think it could catch on. And also, it's got Wowie behind it. So that's...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And that girl came up with this idea.
That's crazy.
I mean, she's not a child, but...
Right.
She's younger than us.
Right. But she's the entrepreneur. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And I mean, to be honest, I feel like a lot went into this. You know, you got all the moving parts, you got all the fidget parts, you got custom designed doll pieces. There's a lot there. I'm impressed. That's pretty cool. And for $10, I feel like is super reasonable. Oh, I see what you mean. This tear thing. Oh, it tears like around the box, and then
it was. I forgot what that thing was that it unboxed itself. You started.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It tore its own way out. That was one of the most amazing things ever.
Yeah, there was that dog. I forget the name of it.
It was a dog.
Yes. The dog that
unboxed itself.
Right, ripped itself out of the packaging.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, that's cool. That's crazy. $10 I think is very reasonable.
Fidget fashions, and they also. I put a link. I think it looks like Walmart has both those things.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah. This is the Walmart link here.
That was it. Okay.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, very cool. Fashion fidgets. Fidgets aren't dead. I learned something today. Fidgets, not dead. Still alive.
Okay.
And kicking.
Now, our last gadget is from VTech. And VTech is one of those companies that will not let anybody at the booth speak unless they are the official spokesperson.
Oh, yes. I'd like to talk to someone about this. Oh, yeah. Let me go get you someone who is camera ready.
Well, they kept passing me on, and I said, "Can you talk about it?" No. Ask Estelle. Estelle can no. I said, "Well, who can talk about it?" And they said, "Just Betty." I said, "Where's Betty?" She's on maternity leave. I'm thinking, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Did a day before the show, Betty call up and say, "Oh, I just found out I'm pregnant.
I'm having the baby." So I guess
they have not found somebody.
Yeah, get Betty to train someone before she leaves. Or at least just loosen the policy when the one person who can talk about it isn't there. Just say, okay, you know what? They're on maternity leave. Let's have someone else talk about it.
Yes, that would be nice. That would be nice. Now, how many gaming chairs do you own, Chad?
A lot.
Like 4, right? I think last time we spoke, you had 4 in boxes.
I know I have 3 Alienware chairs. I have one charity chair that I believe DX Racer is that one, and then I have a Minecraft chair. So that's 5 gaming chairs that I think that I have.
Oh, okay. Well then,
and then I also have the chair that I actually use, which is oh my gosh, it's that expensive brand. I got it used. I bought off Facebook Marketplace. Herman Miller. I have a Herman Miller Arion.
Oh my God!
Chair.
Herman Miller makes a gaming chair?
No, it's just a normal office chair.
Oh, because I was gonna say Herman Miller is like the king of chairs.
Yeah. I bought that used off of Facebook for super cheap. And no, that's the one I actually sit on when I'm at my desk for 12 hours a day. And then if I stream, I'll switch out the chair so it looks nicer.
What's super cheap?
Because I think it was either $60 is what I'm remembering.
Oh, that's super cheap because their chairs are like more than $1,000.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I don't think this person realized what they had.
Okay.
Because it's the Herman Miller Arion chair, which if I'm looking here, it's $1,000, at least $1,200. I know that I have
I think they're $1,200.
I have the size C. I know that. I got a steal on that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it was more than 60. I remember I talked about it when I got it on stream because I was
you got yours. It was from Barney Miller.
It wasn't Herman Miller. It was Barney Miller.
Barney Miller, the old police show. They were getting rid of them because the show's been off for 40 years.
I may have spent more. I know that I said it when I bought it. So If anyone was there when I bought it and remembers better than me. But it's a few years old now. It did have messed up armrests, but the cool thing about Herman Miller is everybody uses them, and you can actually buy replacement parts for the chairs.
Oh.
And so I just bought replacement armrests, and it was great.
All right, well, with that, I am putting out there another gaming chair.
This will be my 7th gaming chair that I need. Okay, let's check it out.
We're at VTech. VTech always has great stuff. So they have the Level Up gaming chair.
Oh, wait
and
a
this
second.
is for ages. Now, we don't have a spokesperson because the spokesperson is on maternity leave. This is for ages 1.5 to 4. Okay? So little gamers get their own preschool game station. We can also watch it up there. Take a look at this.
I should have
Can you get a shot
known.
of that?
VTech, the brand.
Yes.
And
Should've
so this
known.
is coming out. I'm going to yell off camera here. When is this coming out?
In the next month or so.
In the next month or so. It's the Level Up gaming chair, and it's going to be under $50. And we're going to try and get, they're going to send me some B-roll. But look at this. Headphones. Look at this.
You're an next
Can
streamer.
you believe that?
Sit in that chair.
Seriously
Platform sold
cute
separately.
gamer. They used to call me that before games were invented. I think kids are going to love this. I like that it's colorful and got a little storage bin in there. I think that's very clever.
Is it good for
Level
potty
Up
training,
gaming
too?
chair.
I thought it was a potty, too.
And that is from VTech.
I should have known VTech, the like my first thing, insert thing.
Yes.
That is very funny. I was not prepared. That is hilarious.
It's very clever. I thought it was a potty too, but it's evidently where the fake headphones go. I guess it's still a thing that kids want to look like their parents.
Yeah.
The little pad is very clever because that slides out and it has a little piano keyboard, so they learn music and letters and numbers. And then there are different levels of learning.
Oh, wow.
And once you slide the pad out, now you can use the chair for the kids to have their lunch on, or put a drawing tablet on it.
I see.
I think it's pretty neat for.
I think $50 is great. First, just the tablet pad thing with the keyboard, that would be worth $50. And if you just throw in a chair for your child to sit on, bam, you're there. That's great. That is so funny that they really
Isn't
are
that
like
funny?
pushing this like grow up to be a YouTuber.
Yes, exactly. And one of the press releases said that it has gaming sound effects in that little keyboard. And I called them, but no one got back to me. I wanted to see if they had a commercial of their own. But I thought Chad will get a kick out of this.
That is hilarious.
It's a 110-pound weight limit, so it's beyond you, Chad.
Dang, I gotta hit that diet. God, man, gotta get down to that weight limit. That's a big baby.
Yeah, it is. I was going to say, I was looking at the press release and it said ages 1.5 to 4, 110 pounds max. What kind of baby? Even a 4-year-old, isn't
I
that?
can't imagine.
Yeah, pretty
110
excessive.
pound 4-year-old, but man, you gotta. You haven't seen the training videos? I will bump you up, baby. No.
Maybe. So I could not find it for sale online yet, but they say it's going to Target and Amazon and Walmart. So the big three should have it in the next, I think she said, month or two.
That's awesome. So I feel like the Sweet has become very Walmart focused, and I guess that's kind of because Toys R Us doesn't exist. What?
That is exactly right.
What other brick and mortar store exists? It doesn't. It's Walmart.
No, but because Walmart has the power to say only, either you sell it to only us or not at all. So,
yeah.
No, a lot of companies.
That's crazy.
Are using Walmart.
Yeah, that's crazy. Awesome. And is that all of the things you found?
No, I have 3 more for next week.
Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, that's great. That's a really good selection of gadgets. Very good. Awesome. Well, I guess it's time for...
That brings us to...
You know you don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it.
Okie dokie, we have my gadget for today. An under $20 gadget again. And I felt like I couldn't do a under $20 gadget month without having a gadget from Five Below, our favorite Five Below.
Oh, okay.
So this is the gadget. I'm just going to review this one live here on the show. And it is a mouse pad. Now that kind of feels like, okay, that's not really a gadget. That's how do you make a mouse pad a gadget? Well, this is an RGB mouse pad. It has LED lights built in.
Already.
And so around the edge of it should be some type of RGB lighting. Let me go ahead and show off the packaging here. Here it is, LED gaming mouse pad. And it should be one of those really, my guess is, really long mouse pads that will go below the keyboard and the mouse, both at the same time.
What is that brand?
I was trying to figure out how to say this. Bugha? I think it's Bugha? Bugha? Not exactly sure. But as you can see,
$10 you paid. Wow.
Yeah, it was $10. So you got the RGB LED lighting. You got a non-stick surface. It can roll up, and that's your little controller. And then it just powers via USB. And for some reason, I kept thinking like I need to have access to the computer. I guess it doesn't need access to the computer. It's not like an extra mouse or anything. It can just plug into anything. So if you have just a USB around.
Oh my gosh.
Here it is. I love these types of mouse pads. This is way bigger than I expected. I know that
it's a mouse yoga pad. That's bigger than the yoga pad I bought for $5.
It is. It's actually bigger than the yoga pad. That is so funny. This is great. I'm loving it already. It's bigger than the desk. This is crazy. I got my actual keyboard here.
That's a Rad Pad.
So this style of mouse pad, quote unquote, it's a desk pad, really, has existed before, and I love them because you have your keyboard to kind of keep the whole thing down, and so it doesn't move around quite as much, and you got tons of room to move your mouse. I actually really, really like this. So it'll plug in via USB. They give you a cable. It is a micro USB. It is not USB-C, so it's a little bit of a bummer. And I'm realizing right now, I don't know if I have a USB plug to plug this thing into.
Oh, no.
No, I'll figure it out here. If I don't have I may just have to flip it to get it a little bit closer to the computer here. Let's flip this around.
You have an external battery pack?
I do, but not up here.
Oh, okay.
I do have one right here. I can cannibalize the, this was the Wemo, the little RC car.
Oh, yeah.
It has a battery pack. Let's see if this has any charge to it. It doesn't look like it does.
Normally they don't.
Yeah, let me just reach down here. I can try to get this as close as I can to the computer and plug it in. Should have thought of this before starting the review. But so the cable isn't very long. It looks like it's about 1 meter long. So you will have to
just turn the pad end for end.
I need. And now, let's see if we can plug this in. And I'm hoping crazy RGB lighting happens. It turned on. I can see a little bit of it's lit.
Yeah.
And so how I guess they do this is a channel, like a silicone edge. And so I can see in person, this side is not as bright as this side. It loses its light as it goes from one edge to the other. See the gradient?
Is it changing colors? Oh, it is.
So I just hit the button.
Oh, maybe the...
And so so it's only one color throughout the whole rubber channel here. Oh, and it just switched. So it looks like there's, you cycle through the modes.
But
like
sometimes at the end of the cycle, it goes into multi.
That's so interesting. Oh, okay. So this mode, it sends one color one direction and another color the other direction. And then kind of they mix too. So I'm seeing blue and red and green and yellow and stuff. That's pretty cool to get multiple.
That's pretty neat. Do it again. Maybe it'll do something else.
Okay, it's the same thing, just slower. Here, and let me make sure that I can... I unplugged the product camera, apparently, while I was down there messing around. So no product camera anymore. This is a camera we got. Green, blue, looks like white, red, cyan, yellow, white again.
That's pretty neat for
magenta.
$10.
I agree. I'm really shocked. And this is kind of fading in and out of, so it's on green now. It faded out to blue. I'm really shocked for $10. First off, just the mouse pad. Just how
I expected like a little mouse pad, not a. That's like I said, it's a Rad Pad. It's big,
huge. So I really appreciate that, and I could really see if this was your mouse pad, being really darn happy with that, and then add in the RGB function. That is really, really cool.
So Crispy Bacon is asking, does it have some thickness to it?
It's a little thinner than a normal mouse pad, I would say. It's about half as thick as what I associate with a mouse pad. I've had thin mouse pads before, and it's basically that thickness. I will say there's a difference from where the light starts to the other side. It's much brighter on this side than it is on this side. Let me see if I can get... Okay, this camera is still working, so let me see if I can show this off a bit better. So this side, a little bit dark. The other side, ooh, I can't pull it anymore. It's much brighter over on the other side.
Oh, you can, yeah.
And so if I can switch the colors here, I just have to find the button. Let's see if we can go back into that crazy disco mode. There we go. That's the disco mode. 2 different colors. So anyway, for $10, I'm pretty impressed. Here it is on the website. It is still available on the website.
Yeah, it's very nice.
So let's go check that out. There it is. $10. Belua. Exclusive LED gaming mouse pad. Beluga?
I would go with
Bugga. Yeah, it's basically 3 feet.
Wow, almost 30. Wow.
5 foot.
32 and a half by almost a foot. That is pretty neat.
There it goes. It's rollable. It is. This is impressive to me. So there you go. And also, if your mouse has a USB pass-through on it, or your keyboard does, mine does not. That'd be the perfect place to plug this thing in. It's just plug it in there. And then if you just get tired of the lights, you can just unplug it. And then you just have a nice old mouse pad. there you go. The
I like it.
gaming mouse pad from Five Below, Balua, available now. With that, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play. In Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Our email is from Jeffrey and Adam, Jeffrey Smolovitz and his son Adam. Good evening. I love gadgets, have a real problem when it comes to planting flowers and overall landscaping. I rectified it with the enclosed video.
Ooh.
So let's watch.
Hey, Dickie D and Chad, it's Jeff. Long time no video, so I wanted to send one in of a great new product that I think you and your audience would love. Why am I sitting in the dark? You'll see it in a minute. It's from a company called Gigalumi, Gigalumi. And
sounds
what
like
they
something
do
from
is,
Amazon.
Yes.
Describe it first. They make solar-powered devices that will brighten up your day, specifically for landscaping. It says for birthdays, gifts, Mother's Day, Christmas gifts, grandmother's gifts, and friend gifts. So here it is. It's called the Landscape Path Lighting Solar Flower.
Ooh.
There you go.
Wow, that's
what I love about it is I don't really have a green thumb. Everything I kind of plant kind of dies. So I thought this was a great little gift idea for people who have the same skills at landscaping and planting flowers that I do. And as you can see, there's a 4-pack. It's on sale right now for $23.99 with a 10% coupon. And it has 4.5 stars on Amazon. And as you can see, there's a solar panel. It's planted as far as I can go into the dirt. And it's actually really, really pretty. And let me turn the flashlight off. And as you can see, it kind of can change color depending on what you set it to. And I just think it's a great little gift idea, especially if you want to decorate your front or backyard. That's all. Have a great rest of your day and keep up the great work. Love the show. Bye-bye.
Thanks. That's awesome.
That's pretty neat. So you get 4 of them for, did you say $24?
It was 30, I think. Yeah, 30, $29.99.
29, okay.
And yeah.
Oh, okay.
And if these don't grow, you can just call the electrician and then get that sorted. And if you need a green thumb, just wait till it cycles to green.
Yeah, so it's only $7.50 per stem, per set of flowers.
That's cool.
A little solar panel, little on-off switch.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jeff, that's pretty neat.
Great reviews. I've seen people in chat calling them avatar flowers. Which in that movie, like everything is bioluminescent.
Oh yes.
But they definitely seem like out of this world. They're so cool.
Yeah.
That's neat.
This is good. Magoo says they're pretty and they don't need water.
Exactly. Everything I have planted, I can't tell if it's the Texas heat or me, but all my plants die. They're all dying. So I definitely don't have a green thumb. I try, but it doesn't work. That's really, really cool. I like those a lot. Thanks.
That's great.
Jeff.
So Adam and Jeff and Adam, thank you. So they'll get the current issue of Mad Magazine. If you want to wait a couple weeks, maybe the new one will be coming along. I'm not sure. Anyway. Videos, we're looking for more, anything to do with a gadget, like Jeff did, a really neat gadget for the backyard, but it can be old. We love old stuff, especially, technology of the past. I got a huge response. I found an old Tandy ad that I posted on Facebook from, I think, 1980, and it was like 2 megabytes of this and 3 megabytes, a professional business computer, it was like $2,800. A $10 watch is 9 times more powerful. So we have old stuff too. Technology that 10 years ago was amazing and now is laughable. Anything to make a little video, 1 to 3 minutes. Just make sure it's horizontal plane and we can see the gadget and hear you. If you're shy, you don't even have to be in the video. Okay. So we could use one soon. Put it up on YouTube. You can click on listed when you upload it and send us the URL that you'll get from YouTube. Goes to mail@gizwiz.tv. Mail@gizwiz.tv. Thank you.
Now.
Now.
With that, let's move on to the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
Oh, and you got the email I sent you earlier, right?
Oh, I think so.
Okay. Right before the show, maybe from George F.
I got the image. Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So the email is from George F., who's a longtime fan of the show and left the country. Here's his email: Dick and Chad, I finally moved to the Republic of Ireland.
Ooh.
And I saw this claim of technology. The brand is Fairy, and it's from UK Procter & Gamble. The product itself is good, but I was taken aback when I first saw it because they mentioned technology.
We love just random technologies that companies cook up. This is a good one.
Right. This is Fairy Max Power with anti-leak
technology.
So for how many years have companies been making upside down bottles and not saying anything about it? But now we have from Procter & Gamble and from their Fairy Max Power with 4 times less scrubbing comes anti-leak technology. And then he has a PS. Driving on the left side of the road has been interesting. Lots of roundabouts to manage. When I don't drive, I can take the bus. Here is the bus stop near my apartment.
Okay.
Do a Google Street Map view, but he sent us that. He said, near my apartment, you'll see a very interesting building. Now, I'm not quite sure which is his apartment, but is he talking about the castle there?
Probably. There's a castle here. Just kind of chilling out. This wall looks like they used to keep invaders out.
Yeah, he said, use Google Street View, look around, you'll see an interesting building. It seems to be a residential. Oh, what is that? That's the other thing. Is that a spare tire?
Is he losing a hubcap right now? Does he just have an extra hubcap attached to his car?
Isn't that bizarre? I was thinking.
There's some weird mismatch. Look, the car merges with itself. This guy has...
Oh my good, that's what it is.
But this is weird. That is so weird. This car has 6 doors.
Yes, it's Google Maps.
They used some AI technology to stitch this car together, and it messed up.
I was going to say that van is so long it has 6 doors. No wonder they need an extra tire.
They needed just an extra hubcap just to keep it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all sorts of crazy stuff around here.
Yes, I was looking at that too. That looks like I don't know. It looks like maybe it was a toll bridge. No, I guess I'm not sure.
Can we go up here?
Yeah, I was just going to say go up that hill because there's interesting. Google Street View is really fascinating.
Yeah, it is. And look at this cool view. Oh my gosh, so jealous.
Oh, that is, wow.
That is so cool.
Oh, a gated community?
That is
I hope he's far back enough from the ocean. That ocean looks like it could come up.
Don't want to be there at high tide.
Yeah.
Man, this is cool. Have you seen a GeoGuessr? It's a game.
No.
So in GeoGuessr, what they do is they drop you in a random location on Google Street View. And your job is to guess where you are. You don't get the actual map. You have to place yourself on the map. So here, let's and you can play it in the browser. So here it is. Play for free right now. I don't want to sign up, but I might have to. So all you do is they just drop you on the map, and you have to figure it out on where you are.
Do they make sure that they drop you in the place without street signs?
No, you can use street signs, absolutely, to try to figure out where you are. But you'd be surprised how little, you can figure out.
I mean, could they drop you in Africa?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They could drop you in anywhere. Let's see I don't even know how to start playing this thing. I'm just so confused. I'm looking at this website. I just click play classic. Start explore mode. I don't know what this means. Start. Okay, collecting medals. Sure. This is not what I wanted at all. I just want to play the game. Play the world. Play it. Okay, I'm ready to play. Single player. Let's go. This is way more complicated than I remember.
Here you go.
There you go. So obviously, based off of the first, situation, we're in some Asian country. Now, if you're really good, you might be able to tell which type of language that is. Is that like Korean, or is that Chinese, or is that Japanese? And then I'll see people go, the paint. This paint on the floor is how, on the street, they use that in this country. Sometimes you could do it based off of the...
Oh, and they blacked out the license plates.
Yeah.
Okay, I could see that.
And so then you go, okay, I'm gonna make my guess. I'm just gonna guess. It's kind of, for some reason, I feel like this is more Korea. I'll just say it's in Seoul, and that's my guess.
Okay.
And it was in Japan, so I was kind of close. My guess was over here.
Yeah, no, that's a very good guess.
And so I got 3,000 points, and it'll drop me somewhere else. Now, it's not always in the city like that, and part of the problem is you're trying to get as close as possible. So if you start, moving, you're allowed to move. But if you start moving, well, now I'm further away.
Can we see what's on that sign?
Yeah, let's see. Oh, this is America. Okay, now where do they have a Tim Hortons? It's near Canada. And what is this?
It's near Canada, yeah.
Chicken Shack? I don't know that place.
I don't think it's America.
It might not be. Oh, you're right. It could, I guess. Well,
I'm thinking Canada.
You think it's Canada?
Because Tim Hortons is very big in Canada.
It is. Someone's saying Michigan in chat here. Let's just click. I think it's in America. I think that Canada has different street
Okay, yeah,
signs.
Michigan's a good guess. It's right near...
I'll just say that. Wow! It was just below Detroit.
Wow!
Just below Detroit. There you go. We're doing great at this. Now...
Oh my God.
Now, this could be anywhere. We got to find a sign. What is this on the road? Kilometers! 5.650 kilometers. Well, we know that we're not in America.
No, that was very good.
Is this this is a beach, So anyway, that's GeoGuessr.
That's great fun. That's great fun.
We're somewhere in Europe. Let's just guess that. Where were we? Oh, we were in South Africa. Or South America, not Africa.
South America.
South America. Yeah, that's where we were. Anyway, that's
we were
GeoGuessr.
only 6,685 miles from our current location.
We only got 4 points for that one. I don't know how else we could lose more points. Anyway, I thought you'd find that interesting.
That's great fun.
GeoGuessr. Thanks for the letter. With anti-leak, we kind of got on a tangent off of anti-leak technology.
Yes, George F. Good luck in your new location. And you have a lot of great buildings around there.
Yeah, that's really cool. Thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com/Giz Wiz. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. We really, really appreciate y'all's support. And if you like the show, please consider giving back over at patreon.com/GizWiz. If you want to give via PayPal, you can do so at our website, gizwiz.tv. Click on the Patreon tab, and then there will be a PayPal link on that website. Speaking of gizwiz.tv, that's where you can watch the show live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. There we are right now, live and in person. Join the chat and chat along with everybody else and have a good time. I love that the chat is there. And if you don't watch the show live, watch it after the fact on our website, on our YouTube page, or at any of your podcatchers. You'll find it there. Head on over to gizwiz.biz, that's Sticky D's website, where he writes up articles about all of the gadgets that we cover on the show. So if you're wondering what the heck was that gadget, you can go there and find Amazon links or a nice thing written up with photos about all the gadgets that we cover. And if you're really thinking, what the heck is it? Play What the Heck Is It? This is the game show online that you can participate in. This is the gadget, the whole gadget, nothing but the gadget. And you have to guess, what is that thing? And this is obvious to me. There was a fad to electrify your water. And you just hook that on the bowl of your toilet. And it'll keep that water electrified, keep you nice and healthy. And that, stick some AA batteries right inside of there. If you think you know what this is, get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. 6 Mad Magazines for correct answers, 12 Mad Magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, or interesting answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. That about wraps it up for our show. We'll see you next week.
I'll be here.